Hello and welcome to spoiler to Wonder Woman. Ah god, I just saw the movie and I can't fucking wait. I'm just so excited. That movie was so good. Holy shit, it was fucking awesome. You did it, DC, you fucking did it. You know, I watched Batman vs Superman and I left the theater saying like, that was cool. I saw Suicide Squad, I left the theater saying that was cool. I watched Man of Steel later, I kind of missed that theater release, but that was actually really good. But when I left the theater for Wonder Woman, me and my friend were like, fuck yeah, that was fucking cool as shit. It's like, yeah, you nailed it, DC, I'm fucking proud of you, man. Finally nailed it. Now, if Justice League is gonna be good, DC is back on the fucking horse to steal the race from Marvel. I just can't wait for Justice League. End credit scenes, like, oh, it's just a story starts here and ends at the end. But the thing is, a movie is complete and the credits roll. But having that little extra for people that stay longer is just like, no, being fucking amazed by the movie and then having something like, oh shit! Oh boy, I can't wait for the next one. Right? It's not about, I don't think end credits is about like having a complete story. It's like, oh, it's not a complete story if you have like that. No, it's about it's about after being fucking amazed by your movie, being even more amazed that not amazed, excited for the next one. Right, that's what it matters. And well, let's put some background noise on this bitch, right? This is from the 2017, like the movie. Save that shit on the background cause it's fucking awesome. Copyright, the fuck is that, right? Who cares at this point? Okay, fine, not good enough. Like, who cares? A spoiler talk. Not many people even see my videos of this. I just me gushing over movies that I love. So yeah. Where was I? Holy shit, fucking awesome. Now let's start. Oh god, fuck damn it, sorry, it's late. It was like 8:40 when I left the theater. I got home back by like 9. Yeah, sorry. It was awesome. And I'm here to say that okay, let's actually, enough saying that, it's good. Let's start talking about the movie in and of itself, right? But I'm gonna play terrible, just you know. Well, I really like that. Fuck. Oh, that music. Oh god, makes me goosebumps every time the soundtrack. Let's talk about that. Fucking like DC with their soundtrack is nailing it. Are you listening to that? That soundtrack though? That's fucking awesome. Alright, let me quickly pause it. We're gonna raise the volume up. I'm gonna like stop the music from HOTS. The soundtrack is good. It's amazing. And the Wonder Woman, like we have like Batman, Superman, those are cool. But Wonder Woman's, it's like, I saw comments like whenever I walk into a room, I have to get this song playing. That's the definition of a song that it's fucking amazing, right? Nobody's talking. You know why? Like, oh, it's not music, it's just It's just noise. No, because that song is for fucking me, right? Like that song, it was made for me. So whenever I hear it, the song, I think about like, yeah, it's for me, and I love it for that, right? I feel like it's mine, right? It's like that song is mine. And we're just gonna listen to it. I'm trying to like get a balance because I might not be. Maybe a bit. Okay, I think that's enough. So it's not too loud, so I can actually hear me speak. That's the main point here. The sound was a bit off there, looked weird. God. So soundtrack is of course amazing, right? Like, not far the best team ever. For DC. Like, so the introduction was, so they're on Themyscira, or I think that's how you pronounce it. So there's on the Amazon island, like, she smells like, oh, fighting, I love fighting, right? She looks at all the Amazons like, well, I want to be like them, right? It's like awesome. It's like that she just loves fighting. And it's just like, yeah, she's a warrior. But you know, in the rest of the movie, she's like, yeah, guys, make peace, not war. You know, it's like kind of weird. Like she loves, just like loves fighting. She not well. Does she hate war? Like that's kind of like what I got. Like she hates war, like and wants to stop it. No, hello. Holy shit! I walked into the wrong neighborhood. What's that one? So, you know, the start, like, I thought that the explanation was not like, yeah, she's on an island and she's fighting. I thought they explained it very well. Like, alright, it's a good, like, since like, what I know about Wonder Woman is not much, like the cartoons, but I never saw like her origin story, right? Or like in the cartoons. I never knew like Wonder Woman. I probably like knew like nothing about her, about who Wonder Woman is. So I thought they explained it beautifully, right? Like I understood everything, I understood who she was, and I understood why she was fighting. Oh fuck. And like whenever she fought something, it was fucking awesome. Because Wonder Woman, the fight scenes, class A shit right there. Amazing. Like I feel like, yeah, it makes sense. And and I lost my train of thought. Like it made sense while she was fighting. Like she wants to stop it. Stop like guys, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna make everything better. Like that was, she was so innocent. It's like, God, it's like, no, it's like they don't deserve you. Like, holy shit, no, if like she was real, yeah, we would not deserve such a person that's so fucking good. Like, no fucking way. Like, it's so rare to see like in real life people like that, and seeing them into movies, like that was perfect. Like, it was like, she is that innocent, right? And I bought the fuck out of it. So that was well done. Like the first one, first the German, I didn't expect like, so Steve first comes on the island, so it's like gonna spend one night and then the Germans gonna arrive. No, they come instantly. It's like, holy shit, it's like, guys, chill out a bit. The Germans like arrive instantly. Like, alright, thought he was gonna take a break, maybe take it easy, you know, take that chill pill. Sounds good, right? No, just instant fucking fight. Like, as soon as Steve Trevor comes, like, yep. Like, fucking Germans, like, goddamn. Instant. That was like, really didn't expect it, but the like, how they fought was cool, and just kind of realized that guns, like, guns are a big thing. Like, holy shit, like, yeah, you can be the best warrior ever, but if somebody has like a gun, like, shoots you, it's like, well, you're fucked. Sorry, mate, but that is the truth. And of course, like, if the German could like just fucking backflip and like shoot everybody, they would win, because guns, firepower, pretty important. Like, and they actually beat them, but there were just a couple Germans. They were really not that many of them. Like, yeah, I mean, a sword fight you would completely fuck them, which we see later. Because we see Wonder Woman later kick some fucking ass. Like, there's no tomorrow. It's like, we got just a little bit, we actually killed a couple people, like Steel Trevor's, like Steve. Just like, shot like 2 dudes. Nothing much, right? It's like, yeah, we didn't get like a good taste of it, but it comes up later. So it's like, yup, you nailed it. It's like, holy shit. Like, whenever she punched something, ooh, like, that guy was fucked. Like, even if you're not dead, holy shit, you're fucked for life. Like, no offense, but holy shit, so yeah, you know, like, the Star was like pretty exposition heavy, but it was fine just because I knew nothing of the character. So learning more about it, I had like no problem. Like, more about her, yeah, sure, like as much as possible. Sounds good. I had no problem with like the exposition. Like, it was pretty exposition heavy just because. No, like, that's like the first like cinematic debut, I guess we could call it, of Wonder Woman. They kind of had to like teach you everything. Fuck's sake. Ugh, retarded. He didn't even play this game properly. I mean, I told you, I just want to get these shitty fucking rank games out of the way. So yeah. mean, okay, some other plot points. Well, Ares is in the movie, and of course, I mean, well, we learned that she's a god, so we kind of have to put another god up against her, right? So it makes sense, like god versus god. Fucking total annihilation. And you know, kind of went from like this weird, like we learn who Ares is, like he's in disguise. And it was fucking hilarious that he just like he had a mustache. Like once he like the scene where he creates the armor is fucking amazing. You know, like he gets like all the German weapons, like which also is very fitting just because he's the god of war. He takes all of their weapons and like makes this armor, and then like the biggest badass ever just carves the eyes. Like there's like molten lava the weapons, like that was like really cool. I should have maybe went to March. Slight mistake. Got him, guys. Want to do anything about this? Fuck! So yeah, we learned that Ares in the movie, and like even though how badass the scene was, how he became Ares. Fucking mustache. What the fuck? It's like, why? Why the mustache? Like as cool as the scene was, mustache. Gotcha, bitch. So that was like my only complaint about Ares. Also their final fight, as cool as it was and was pretty emotional. It kind of went from like when she like got her like god powers, and it went from like Ares completely fucking her up, and while she was putting a little bit of a fight, right, just a tad bit, not too much, to her completely beating the ever-loving shit of him. Like it kind of went from like a bit from like her getting wrecked to like they become equals. It goes from her getting wrecked to her like completely annihilating him. Right, it's like that's kind of my two complaints with Ares. But the last fight was awesome, and seeing like the soldiers, because you know the people who fight wars are the soldiers, not the superheroes. And seeing the crew actually fight in the war, and actually like, yeah, I mean they are up against gods, but I mean gods or not, people can still do something, and you know, actually seeing the people not be worthless, pretty nice to see. So yeah, I really appreciate the human characters. No, usually sometimes human characters, you know, from Transformers, if you fuck up human characters, oh boy, they are royally fucked up. Ah, gotcha. You just end it. Okay. I guess I should play this game more when I'm just watching a movie, like talking about the movie, because it just works flawlessly. Alright. I guess, well, kind of probably the game is a bit too distracting for me. But you know, the villains, Ares was Ares. I mean, the villains kind of like meh. They worked. Oh, great. I mean, they worked. They had like discount Red Skull. Noise he was White Skull, and we had creepier scientist than like Captain America, the first Avenger. No, it's kind of like that. So yeah. God, I forgot the whole fucking point of this. Wait, what? Wait. A bit too much. There we go. There we go. That's the drop the bass. I actually put that as my like phone ring, because it's awesome. Listen to that. So yeah, like can't recommend this movie more. It's awesome. Like the action is so badass, and it makes Wonder Woman, like for me, like I saw her a bit, in like cartoons, but her origin story was amazing in this movie. Like I understood everything about her. The motivation was great, so we could actually understand why she's fighting. They captured that innocence and that badassery together perfectly. And when she would go up and like fight people, like those damn soldiers, holy shit, was like, because like from Batman vs Superman, when she was fighting Doomsday and she comes and the music starts, oh my god, I get goosebumps. It was like, that's like my favorite. I was waiting for it to come in the movie. And she enters that room and the music starts and she beats everybody. It's like I had like my body near me is like, but like the thing starts, like he went like even closer to the screen, like, oh boy, here we go. It starts like, dude, it started. It's like, yeah, I know, it's fucking awesome. And like that scene ends and she goes and she knees that fucking soldier through the goddamn wall with her shield up and her soul, and like she kneels him. I was like, probably the whole theater is like, not too many people seeing. It's like it's kind of like released for like already a week and something, or like no, it was a week. So like a lot of people saw it already. Probably everybody in the theater like heard me, was like, so fucking awesome, like just seeing that shit. Then they have like, they did like, you know, the trench part was of course cool. But that guy getting kneed, yeah, he's fucked. But when that sniper starts shooting, oh boy, he dead as fuck. Like that guy is royally fucked up. Like it was the size of the, like the top was about, no, I'll guess like two floors of no, like let's say a floor and a half of a apartment building, right? When she goes and that whole thing falls down, it's like cleared, like we know he dead. And like Wonder Woman fucks people up. Like at the start she's like, yeah, I'm not gonna kill them with a sword. Later on she gets pissed, they're getting caught. Right? Yep. Like they didn't show, they did like this thing, like the sword would go and like they have like this part that they were like cracking, right? Like when like she would cut them with the sword. You know, and they would like get cut, right? Not cut, like they were cracking them, it's like some yellow, right? Coming out like some color right there. No, keeping PG-13. And of course, the last fight was awesome, with minor complaints. And in between, what other fights did we have? I mean, kind of like when this got to a trench, it felt like from like the first act was Themyscira. They go in the I can't pronounce that. Like that was the first act, like explosion. They go into London, and it was the second act. Once they get to the trenches, it feels like the last act begins, right? Like when I'm thinking about it, the movie is kind of like simple, and I really don't have much to say about it. It's just like that's like what I told you. Like even though I was very scared, that's all the movie is, and it's fucking awesome. Like Captain America's First Avenger the plot was probably like bigger than I could, like more things to talk about individually, but this movie is fucking way better. And it's like the emotion, yes, oh yeah, Steve Trevor dies, and like, hope I'm pronouncing his name right. It was sad, it's like she gets like she can't hear because all the explosives and all. It's like he's talking to her. She's like she can't understand. She gives her the watch and then leaves. No, like she starts running. He's like Steve. Like he stops. He doesn't look back and he starts running again. Catches the plane. It's like that man's like he finally found the thing that he didn't find, love. Like they had that scene where they were dancing and like, what do men do? They, they eat, they like they go to work, they get married, they have kids. Like, how is that? I have no clue. That was fucking like, yeah, that's pretty powerful. And when it's like he realized that that's her love, that's the person that he never found. Like it's right there. She has to leave her. Goes to the plane. He pulls up in the sky. She's like, I have to do this. He pulls the gun and he points at all the explosives. And he has like this face. His face was fucking like, that's acting as it big. Like, he breathes. He like smiles thinking about her. Had like all of these emotions going through his face. Like, I just have to do this. And he shoots. The moment was so powerful. I was tearing up. It's like, fuck, not crying. And she has that moment of complete rage. Then like when she's holding the tank up, she like the scene plays again. It's like where he's actually talking. Right? It's like, I just have to go do this. I'll win. I'll win the fight. You win the war. He gives her the watch. It's like, I love you. God, like how can you not like fuck? I'm like a big pussy for like this. Like I tear up a lot in movies, but that one was powerful, right? Like really powerful. And yeah, that's kind of all the plot of the movie, right? It's very simple and very good. And you won't realize that the movie is ending. Like, you get to like, she's fighting Ares, like, holy shit, we got to this? Oh my god, I didn't even realize you were so into the movie, right? And I can't recommend Wonder Woman more. It's awesome, and you should go and watch it just because amazing. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.